last time we looked at warfare. Now we need to look at the Fitness Constellation for the Champion Points 2.0 for the Elder Scrolls Online. Hello, it's Icy. Yes, back again, always, with the next part of my deep dive into the different things that are in the new Champion Point system, Champion CP 2.0 for update 29 for the Elder Scrolls Online. So this will be coming out in 3 or 4 weeks. So really at this stage I'm just going into all of the different settings. Please see the previous video about the warfare constellation. Now we're looking at fitness. So what do we have? So first things first, we have Rejuvenation. So these are the 3 standalones. So Rejuvenation grants 3 health, magicka, and stamina recovery per stage, maximum of 50. Ironclad grants 34.6 armor per stage for a maximum of 1731, so 50 points basically. And Boundless Vitality grants 28 max health per stage for a total of 1400 max health at 50 points spent. So then we need to find our key stars. So one here. So Sprinter, reduce the cost of sprint by 20 stamina per stage, maximum of 40 spent, which is a little bit different, and yeah, 10 points to unlock. So if we go down the other direction, so we have Rousing Speed, reduces the cost of sprint by 50 stamina per stage while under the effects of crowd control immunity. So a PvP kind of skill. As you can see, this is an activatable, so you need to put this into your champion point bar to make that work. So just a reminder, anything that has the red flashy bits around the outside, the C's, the CC, is something that has to actually be moved into your bar at the top to actually do anything with it. If you're not going to put it up here, maybe don't bother spending the points in it. So back the other direction. Hasty increases your movement speed when sprinting by 2% per stage, up to, interestingly, a maximum of 32, and you need to spend 8 to unlock it, so not a multiple of 10. Once you've unlocked that, we can go further up this way, and we move to Tireless Guardian, reduces the cost of block by 20 stamina per stage. So we're more into the tanking stat, for a maximum spend of 40 points. From there, once we've unlocked that, we can go down to Fortification, increases the amount of damage you can block by 2% per stage, spend 15 to unlock for a maximum of 45 points spent, and that will get you up to 6% block mitigation. Nimble Protector increases your movement speed while bracing by 3% per stage. So bracing is basically, well, in block pretty much. Minimum spend of 3 points, so fairly inexpensive skill, and that gives you for a maximum spend of 15. So yeah, like a pretty good skill to put some points into perhaps. On guard, while under the effects of crowd control immunity, increases the amount of damage you block by 2% per stage. Minimum spend of 10 points to a maximum of 50. So, and then we can go up to Savage Defense, reduces the cost of bash by 45 per stage. Minimum spend of 15, max spend of 45, and that then unlocks Bashing Brutality. Increases your bash damage by 60 per stage, minimum spend of 10 for a maximum of 40 points spent. So yeah, that's the kind of tanking, blocking, bashing kind of section. So from here, I'll just wind all these back again. Because I'm on a test character on the EU copy of the server, so I don't have as many skill points to play with as I would normally. So we can come over this way now to this keystone, which is unlocked. So note you do, to unlock this, you've got to spend at least this one. I think actually you can probably get up there from here as well. So let's try from here. So tumbling. Reduces the cost of roll dodge by 120 stamina per stage, and as you can see, this is another key star as well. So once you've unlocked tumbling, you might come down again. You can get to expert evasion. Your next roll dodge is free of cost. After consuming this effect, you cannot gain it again for 30 seconds. Spend of 50, and there's just one stage to unlock. From here, we go up to defiance. Reduces the cost of break free by 110 stamina per stage. Minimum spend of 10 for a maximum of 40 points spent. Down we can come to Juggernaut. While under the effects of crowd control immunity, you take 2% less damage per stage. Minimum spend of 10 for a maximum of 50. And then we can go back up again. Let's go this way over to Hardened. Increases the duration of crowd control immunity by 3% per stage. Minimum spend of 10 for a maximum of 50. And then up again along that tree to Boundless Vitality. Grants 28% max health. Oh no, sorry. Oh no, that's the... I take that back. That's not part of the tree. That's a separate one. So then we can come over from Defiance again to Peace of Mind. Increases Magicka and health recovery while under the effects of crowd control immunity by 40 per stage. Minimum spend of 10, maximum 50 points spent. And from here we can go out to Slippery. When you're affected by a disabling effect, you automatically break free for no cost. After using this effect, you become winded and cannot trigger the effect again or others like it for 21 seconds. Interesting. And I wonder if that's like expert evasion. But it's a minimum spend of 50, and also, as like the others in this area, has to be activated up here as well. And then that takes you up to Unchained. When you use Break Free, the cost of your next stamina ability used within 5 seconds is reduced by 11% per stage. So minimum spend of 10 for a maximum of 50 points spent. So let's wind these back, and then we'll go up this way instead. So this section here through the head can either be unlocked from this key star or this key star, so we can go in either way here. So Mystic Tendency reduces the duration of elemental status effects applied to you by 5% per stage. So this kind of section in here, this is where magic users might be looking. So then we can go down to the center key. You can actually go either way around here, it looks like. So the center key here will unlock all of these options at once, where it looks like survival, if we go around here, we'll have to do it one at a time. So we might do this one next and unlock all of our choices at the same time. Hero's Vigor grants 280 max health per stage. Minimum spend of 10 and a maximum of 40. And as you can see, this is unlocked almost everything. So we might start from the right this time. Bloody Renewal restores 300 stamina per stage whenever you kill an enemy. Then we go up to Siphoning Spells, restores 300 magicka per stage whenever you kill an enemy. So either a stamina version or a magicka version, both have a 10 minimum spend and a maximum of 50. Strategic Reserve, gain 30 health recovery for every 10 ultimate you have. Interesting. So that's a minimum spend of 50. And as you can see, these all need to be activated in the skills up the top. And then we come back down here to Shield Master. Reduces the cost of your damage shield abilities by 2% per stage. And then up to Bastion, though as you can see there are multiple ways to get to Bastion. Increases the effectiveness of your damage shields and damage against shielded enemies by 3% per stage. Minimum spend of 10, max 50. And then up to Arcane Alacrity. While under the effects of a damage shield, your dodge roll costs 160 less stamina per stage. Interesting. Then up this way we have Piercing Gaze. Minimum spend of 10, maximum of 30. Increases your stealth detection by 1 meter per stage. Interesting. Good PvP skill. And then up again to Tempered Soul. Return to life after resurrection with 5% more resources per stage. Now, actually, that's quite good. Minimum spend of 25 though, up to a maximum of 125 points spent. So quite an expensive skill, that one. Spirit Mastery decreases the time it takes to resurrect an ally by 33%. Put that with a Templar, very interesting. Many of these skills are probably aimed at PvPers, but still, even in a trial group, that could be quite interesting. And then back down to this way. Did we talk about this one? Survival. While afflicted with a survival instincts, while afflicted with a status effect, your core combat skills cost 5% less per stage. That's actually quite flexible. Minimum spend of 10 up to a maximum of 50. A status effect, burning, concussed, frost, bleed damage, any poisoned, any of those kind of things, they're all status effects that happen everywhere. So that's quite an interesting skill, that one, actually. So that is the fitness tree. So along with the warfare tree and the crafting tree are the three new constellations that are part of CP 2.0, coming with update 29 for the Elder Scrolls Online. So what do you think? Interesting things in here? This one, I think, this one is much more, it's more defensive. This is where a lot of the tanking skills are going. It's a lot of mitigation. So I'm taking less damage, or I'm using less magicka, as opposed to the much more offensive skills in the warfare tree. I find it quite interesting. Yeah, this one probably will need, this one might need more thought, possibly, than warfare. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you liking the new system? Do you like the way it looks? I'm pretty positive. I think this will be a very interesting time. I'm sure some people will be frustrated with the changes, but I think overall this will be good. I think it'll be really good for ESO, and it adds a lot of breadth to the game. One thing you'll notice is there are no sub-constellations in this section, unlike the warfare one, but the devs have said that in the future they might add sub-constellations in here, which will give them more flexibility to change other sorts of spells, other sorts of skills or stats or other sorts of things further in as time goes on. But if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm. That would be very helpful. Or leave me a comment, because I'd like to know what you think. Come follow me over at twitch.tv/ICYIC, link in the description. I'm a member of the ESO Stream Team, and I have giveaways, and I would love to see you. Come chat, would be very nice, and I will talk to you next time.